Well, hello, here we are on week 6. This will be Tuesday. So going ahead and starting, write an algebraic expression to the given word problem, 8 less than a number times 9. Now, expression, remember an expression has terms but no equal sign. So that's one I've noticed students get confused on, is they confuse inequalities, expressions, and equations. But in this case, I'm just writing a set of terms. So 8 less than a number times 9. Less than is a flip around word. So that means whatever happens in the second half goes in the front of the problem and you reverse the order. So a number times 9, so we're going to do 9 times n, 8 less than, minus 8. That's it. Now many of you will be tempted to do 8 minus 9n, but in that case you're having it reversed. It's this less than means that you need to do the flip around. Okay, let's go ahead and go to number 2. This is a problem that we're evaluating. We're substituting here. 4 minus 8w when w equals 4. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to place the value 4 where the w is. So 4 minus 8 times 4. Order of operations tells me this has to happen first. 4 minus 32. I can use keep, change. Keep the first, change the sign, change the sign. I have different signs, so I'm going to subtract, which will give me a value of 28, and take the value of the larger or absolute value, or take the sign of the larger absolute value, which is this negative. So the answer is negative 28. Excuse me about that. See, this is what happens when you're trying to use an in-dust screen and electronics wipe scan to record. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do this problem. There's a couple different ways to do this. I'm going to show you one way, and then if you've done it a different way, as long as you get to the correct answer, that's fine. Okay, x and 3, I can't combine these two because they're not like terms. Okay, so I know that I'm starting with parentheses, but I can't do anything here because those are not like terms. However, over here, these are both whole numbers. There's no variable, they're constants. So we're going to go ahead and just combo this out. I'm going to rewrite the first part of my expression, so don't forget that. So I'm going to do 5 times 8. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this section. 7 is x plus 3 plus 40, because I'm going to go ahead and multiply 5 times 8, which is 40. Now I'm going to use distributive property to distribute this 7 to each of the terms on the inside of the parentheses, because again, x and 3 can't combine. 7 times x is 7x. 7 times 3 is 21, and then plus 40. So I absolutely do not distribute the whole way out here because that's not inside the parentheses. Now all I need to do is just combine these two terms, 7x plus 61, and that's it. Okay, this is going to be a short day. In a long jump event, Terry jumped 4 1/5 meters. In the same event, Michael jumped 2 2/3 meters. How much further did Terry jump than Michael? So we know Terry jumped the most, so we're just going to take 4 1/5, and we're going to subtract from that 2 2/3 and see what's left over. Mixed numbers, let's go ahead and convert those into improper fractions. Again, you could do decimals, which would be fine, but anytime I see a 3 at the bottom of a fraction, I know that's going to create a terminating or non-terminating decimal, so a decimal that goes on and on and on forever. So I'm going to just go ahead and make these into improper fractions. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 1 is, 21 over 5 minus, okay, and this is going to have 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2 is 8 over 3. Okay, with subtraction, I have to have a common denominator. The common denominator here is going to be 15. Okay, 5 to get to 15 is times 3. 5 times 3, 15. 21 times 3 should be 63. Very good. 3 times 5 equals 15, so 8 times 5 is 40. And then all I need to do is just subtract, keeping the denominator the same. 63 minus 40 is 23/15. Okay, that's absolutely an acceptable answer because it cannot be simplified. If you wanted to put it into a mixed number, a mixed number, you could do that. That would be 1 8/15. Can't be simplified. And then let's use the meters. Let's make sure I put meters in here too so that we're keeping the unit. Thanks.